Let's go! Get alive! You're in it now! Alive! Cool! Come on now! Someone order Venus! So
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
Oh, son. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Now, why don't we go to the movie?
Oh, crap. It's all right. We can buy them at the counter.
Oh. Hey, you're
A
excellent.
ring this cute for a woman.
More than anyone else in the world.
The thought's what matters.
Now, son, you're no old lady. Truly, and I'm...
Whoa! Hey, you're that guy's old man.
My Utah. Impossible.
Yo, snap out of it.
Sorry, didn't mean to trouble you. The name's Tokuro Tanaka.
Ichiban Kasuga. That's Yuta. Come on. He's bound to start...
No, he needs to hone. There's no time for him to get... What's more, she's 40.
Yeah, but age shouldn't really matter.
Oh, like hell it shouldn't. I don't want him to...
I take it there's a story?
Truth be told, my wife was older than me. She passed away when he was... It's tough being left behind.
I get how you feel, but you never really know when someone... if they really love each other.
Yeah, well... I hear she's been divorced once already. Her life's totally different. There's no way an amateur like him could match up with her. For all we know, she's...
You're thinking about this...
Kasuga-san, forgive me for roping you into this, but...
Huh? Me?
Yeah, well, he...
All right.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes,
Delicious.
ありがとうございました。
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
I went ahead and got started.
You sure you don't mind treating me?
What? Are you actually able to pay?
Wish I could, but I don't think they'd take this.
You don't sound like you're gonna relax during this meal.
Depends on what you say. Hopefully I'll relax enough to enjoy the duck. So, how do you know Arakawa-san? I'm on the edge of my seat here.
It wasn't long after the war the counterfeit bills started being produced in Ijincho. It was top secret. Only the heads of the Seiryu clan and the Liumang, plus some officers, knew about it. Outside of that inner circle, they also had to hire people to smuggle the bills.
Smugglers?
And one of them was a traveling actor. His name was Toshio Arakawa. He was Masumi Arakawa's father.
What?
One day, he came to us saying he lost an entire suitcase filled with 100 mil in fake yen. No excuse in the world could have saved him. A mistake that grave required the Seiryu clan to make an example out of him. For the others. Smugglers. But remember, only a few people at the top even knew about the counterfeiting. It wasn't a task they could hand to just anybody. So I, being next in line to inherit the clan, was entrusted to carry it out.
So did you... You actually...
Yes. I killed Toshio Arakawa, father of Masumi Arakawa, in this very place, 40 years ago. But I had no idea who was in the room with my target. By the time I learned it was his 14-year-old son. It was too late. I had to go through with the hit, knowing this boy would see his father die. To make my guilt even worse, later I found out why Toshio lost the fake bills. His wife and her lover had stolen them. Those two fell into the ocean and disappeared. Their corpses were never even found.
So Arakawa-san lost both his parents, one after the other.
And his only other friends, the theater troupe, disbanded soon after without their leader. Masumi Arakawa became a drifter, along with a few other actors. They couldn't trust anyone, so what other path was there for them, except becoming Yakuza in Kamurocho? Arakawa joined a low-ranking family in the Tojo clan called the Hikawa family. Life wasn't easy for him there. They were the kind of family that took hits without thinking twice.
Really?
Yes. So they were always in need of ways to dispose of a body. Masumi Arakawa was tapped to help with that, and he was extremely cautious. To do it, he started coming all the way to the homeless camp in Ijincho.
Really? Even though the family was based in Tokyo? Why?
Well, Truthfully, he wanted an excuse to come to Yokohama, because it would afford him opportunities to hunt his father's killer.
I see. So Arakawa-san was using the homeless camp to dispose of bodies all the way back then.
Indeed. As for his hunt, he researched Yakuza and criminals every time he was here. All he started with was a single clue. His own childhood memory of the suspicious waiter he saw here that eventually, 7 years after the murder, I received an invitation. He signed his invitation Masumi Arakawa. It was a bold declaration, and I knew immediately the running would be futile. So I came here, alone. I didn't even bring a bodyguard.
Why the hell not?
Well, to put it simply, justice he'd earned. The memory of what I'd done to him never left me, you know. It was always like a small bone stuck in my throat. He was sitting right where you are now.
Here?
Yes. He didn't look a day over 20. But his eyes had that hard, flinty gaze of an old killer. I couldn't help myself. I told him everything. I told him why I killed Toshio Arakawa. I even told him about the secret counterfeiting. I figured I was dead anyway. He had a gun in his hand, and all he had to do was pull the trigger. But he never once interrupted me. When I'd finished, he slowly stood up. I stopped him as he turned to leave. "Didn't you come here for revenge?" I asked.
And? What did he say?
He said, "If only you had ignored my invitation, then I could have shot you in the back." Then he left.
Boss.
In 1984, the 10,000 yen bill changed from the face of Prince Shotoku to Yukichi Fukuzawa. By that time, Arakawa had found his own Yakuza family, so I sent him a gift.
What was it?
A fresh batch of crisp, fake bills featuring Yukichi Fukuzawa. They were defective prints with nothing on the back. Not exactly legal tender.
Then how was that a gift?
It's hard to explain. If I had to say, it was out of gratitude.
Sure, but for what?
I should have died that day I met with Arakawa. I would have been right. And yet he spared me. Not only that, but he lifted a terrible weight from my chest. Furthermore, it's not an exaggeration to say the equilibrium among the Ijin Three continues to this day because of him. I owe him an unfathomable. The defective bills were how I chose to communicate. The counterfeiting secret is Ijincho's weakness, and it was only thanks to Arakawa that the Ijin Three could But of course, that means if he ever feels like it was a mistake, he can use the fake bills to unravel. The gift wasn't the bills themselves. I actually wrote something on the back. Neither justice nor mercy should tip the scale. It means that those in power must reward and punish where necessary. I felt it was an approach. I suppose the writing is faded at this point.
Whoa. So that's the whole
Up till this moment. But now I'm sitting across from a which of course is a message from Arakawa that only I could understand. The message is, Masumi Arakawa sees you as a beloved family member.
Arakawa-san.
He would not have placed that bill in your pocket lightly. Do you see its significance now? After everything I've told you? There is almost no doubt in my mind that Arakawa did not want you killed. So he didn't shoot you out of malice. He shot you so that you would be brought here, be saved by the homeless, and eventually meet up with me. Do you see? That's everything I can tell you.
That's plenty. Thank you, Chairman. I see it.
You did? Well,
It's okay. Yeah, neither do I. But those friends are trustworthy to me. I believe everything you said. My faith in Arakawa-san.
Gus,
Yeah?
are you...
No.
I see. As proud as any father.
Nugget long ascension.
An election. I look for
The prime in the Aoki.
How are you feeling, former chairman?
Surely the governor of Tokyo can read.
Oh.
Naturally.
Shouldn't you concern yourself with the rules you've... For example, counterfeiting.
Do you know how many lives were saved by what you call a crime? Any politician can say they built a road or... But how many can say they caught people who fell through the cracks? You think you're talented enough to do that?
Oh, I've got plenty of talents. For example, I managed to fit your downfall into my already...
The governor is the party chair. Nothing could be more ripe for corruption.
Oh. Everything I'm gonna do will be labeled scandalous by withered old men like... But by next year, Japan will have a new standard.
Spoken like a true...
Let me ask you. Do you I asked you for the Citizens Liberal Party endorsement. Your exact words were, Bleach Japan is a bunch of kids playing. Your home district is Kanagawa Sect. I'm happy to tell you, Bleach Japan will be running a candidate there, and he'll have the citizens. So, our candidate's victory in Kanagawa. So I've come up with a plan. Of course, we'll probably lose half the population.
Are you calling the people of Ijincho?
I'm calling them disposable.
Pardon me?
What did you call them? Can't you see that's their own fault for becoming their That's... But I must be going. I truly... I hope you'll visit Ijincho after it's... You'll hardly
So,
Yep, go ahead. Make yourself at home.
Yes. The square footage of this place leaves something.
Well, excuse me. I'm hearing...
We're not crashing it. Namba-san.
Who the hell says no to... I mean, it's...
Hey, where are the rest of your people?
They're fixing the surveillance system.
Well, I get why Jun Gihan...
it's not like I could just keep living in Qingchen after... Wouldn't have sent the right message. So, I've joined the ranks of the...
Still doesn't explain why you need...
Maybe because information collects...
But we don't even know what happened.
The police?
No.
Well, Bleach Japan's reputation in Ijincho. Hell...
What?
Oh, yeah. Despite their grass... Shit like that.
Wow.
That's... The reports say the and in the...
What happened?
Yeah, then the Omi Alliance rescued...
Yes. They probably killed him. At least he died the way he wanted to.
That guy?
Because he squawked like a bird when you interrogated him. Why wouldn't they? Now they're just milking his death. Honestly, it's a brilliant move. No crime report. And Bleach... Damn.
I wish we...
But what can we do?
So out all in...
Young man.
Okay.
Well, and they were... The police will...
At this... And people... I wish...
I can't.
Who?
Arakawa-san, he's about to go all in. When that happens...
He shot me. Sorry, but don't you think that...
It's a long story. But right now, we need to...
That's...
Hey. Hmm?
いらっしゃいませ。ありがとうございました。
That base is always so creepy. I wonder why.
Huh? No way.
No, really.
Yeah. Oh, well, give me a X now.
Well. Take this. Get serious. Take your best shot. Cool. Get alive. You're in for it now. Come on now. I'm a real heartbreaker. More. Bring it on. Okay. I'm up! Don't get cocky. You're weak. I got this. Eyes on me. Watch me. Take your best shot. Let's go. The enemy is defeated. Sergeant Honey Yakuza.
No.
He performed it.
That's not far off, but I don't believe he...
We understand that on. They say play. There are.
Hey, please, no push.
Hey, this sh... You alright, man?
Hanayama-san, we still have some. Hey, aren't you gonna apologize?
Assholes!
I'm sorry.
Sheesh. Can you stand?
Thank you.
Here.
Thank you. Kasuga-san, was it? I'm Hanayama.
So, that leg. Not because of your friend, huh?
You could say that.
Sorry. I tend to keep my distance.
I don't think so.
Pretty kind words about...
We were in the same baseball club from elementary all the way through high school. But he cared about the team with all his heart. He put the bond with his teammates.
Even if
I'm thinking of
the manager.
Since the new manager stepped in, the Shark Stars have been locked in second. Hell, people sort of get... That's what I'm thinking. But Anzai swears he did it on his... Speaking of which, I'm surprised you're willing to...
Even if he...
I like you, Cop.
favor?
I'd like you to meet with Anzai.
Meet with Anzai?
There's a place that I'm sharing. Look, I'll... His looks...
Off to...
Well, get serious. You're in it now. Cool. You're in for it now. Take your...
watch me.
Hell yeah.
I'll take it.